What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Errol from Sports Geek here. Lots going on in the baseball world. Sorry, I've not been around. You know how it goes. Got to pay the bills first. Yankees get Devin Williams. Amazing pickup. An amazing pickup. I had an idea they were talking or trying to get him, but it wasn't really on my radar. If that makes any sense. There was an article I read about 2 weeks ago where they were talking about trying to trade for him. And I'm like, how would they trade for Devin Williams? I mean, that's going to require a large prospect haul because Devin Williams is a really good closer. He's in the top 3 closers in MLB right now. So whether you want to, maybe it's Emmanuel Clase number 1, maybe him number 2, however you want to play the game, he's in the top 3. So the fact that they got him, this is a good pickup for the New York Yankees. I think Devin Williams paired with Dreamweaver at the back of the rotation. Dreamweaver is setup guy. Devin Williams is a closer, or if Devin Williams starts to falter, you could put Dreamweaver as a closer. Devin Williams is setup. Whatever you want to do, that's going to work. It's going to shorten the games for the New York Yankees because once again, since they lost Soto, they have to replace that with some run prevention, which is good pitching, which is why they picked up Max Fried. And now Devin Williams. They also re-signed Jonathan Loaizaga. Why? I have no idea. No offense to Jonathan Loaizaga. It's either Loaizaga or Loaizaga. I'm saying Loaizaga. I have to find out the correct pronunciation of his name, but let's just go Loaizaga, whatever. When he's good, he's a really good pitcher. Wicked fastball, serious slider. But the problem is he's injured all the time. So how do you keep him on the field? That's the biggest issue. So I think this is more of a 1-year deal for the Yankees. If they can shorten games where it's maybe, Johnny Lasagna in the 7th, Luke Weaver in the 8th, Devin Williams in the 9th, it's not become, if you're winning after 6 innings, you should have a pretty good idea. You should get that victory, hopefully, if all things go according to plan. So I see what they're doing. We're still missing bats. We missed out on Kyle Tucker. First of all, when I heard about it, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, there's no way Houston's trading him to us. But I guess they were willing to do it if the Yankees gave up George Lombard Jr. and Luis Gil. That's a tall order. I would have executed the trade for Luis Gil, but not Lombard Jr. and not Caleb Durbin. I would have executed the trade for Luis Gil, maybe Oswald Peraza, and maybe a Spencer Jones or something like that. It's, an outfield for an outfield, right? That's what I would have done because I do believe Luis Gil, yes, he won Rookie of the Year. I get it. He's a good pitcher, but his control's erratic. He's 25. Isn't he going to be like 26 this year? And if he doesn't take the next step into controlling that fastball, he's erratic. And the Yankees have good pitching prospects in the minors they can bring up to replace him. Or they can go sign Walker Buehler if needed to replace him. So I'm not sure why hold on to him. He did come back from Tommy John surgery that he was out for almost 2 years. It's a risk versus getting Kyle Tucker to replace Soto. Would have been a no-brainer for me, but once again, it's not my money and I'm not their GM. So Kyle Tucker goes to the Chicago Cubs, and the Yankees send Nestor Cortez and Devin Williams to the Milwaukee Brewers. Nestor Cortez and Caleb Durbin to the Milwaukee Brewers for Devin Williams. Check this out. Check out Devin Williams for a second. Look at this nastiness. Look at the nastiness. Check this out.
Away from his 9th save, the 1-2 ball game. Devin.
So he throws this crazy pitch. It's called like a changeup or an airbender, whatever it is, and just masterful stuff. I mean, you can't. I mean, seriously, it's wicked. It's actually wicked. So I'm super excited about this pickup. Let's do something else here. Check this out. Let's hit play. So there's a 2019 season. 2020. Look at all the Reds. Look at all the Reds. 2021. Look at all the Reds. 22. Craziness. Viciousness. 23. I mean, Reds galore. Obviously, he was injured last year, so it's kind of grayed out, so you don't see it. But, I mean, just a really good pickup. And I think we've been missing that for a long time. Guys, listen, no offense against Clay Holmes, but think about this. Clay Holmes blew, what, 11 or 12 saves, whatever the amount was, I forget. Imagine if Clay Holmes only blew 5 homes. Five. He blew 5 homes. He blew 5 saves, right? We're adding an extra 5 or 6 wins on top of the Yankee record of last year. We would have had home field advantage against the Dodgers. Devin Williams is not going to blow games like that. He's just not. He's not that kind of guy. Maybe blow 4, 5 games tops. And that's what you want a closer to do, limit the losses. That's what they're there for. And Dreamweaver looked impeccable towards the end of the year as a closer for us because we didn't have anyone to go to, right? So that looks pretty good. I'm super excited about this trade. We knew Nestor had to go. Once you pick up Max Fried, there's no room for Nestor. I still think that they can make more moves with their pitching depth. I think they could still move Marcus Stroman, possibly even Clark Schmidt. And I still think they could eat half of DJ LeMahieu's contract and move him as well and get some money off the books. Right now they're going for Bregman. I would have much rather get Kyle Tucker. I've been doing some research. I'm going to do a show on to see what other outfielders are out there. Man, imagine if they could trade for Fernando Tatis. Oh my God. I know that's once again wishful thinking. But right now the Cubs, they're predicted to they want to trade Cody Bellinger. They don't want to eat any of the money. And the Yankees like, dude, it's a lot of money to pick up for him. You got to eat some of the money. And if I were the Yankees, I'd throw in a couple extra prospects for them to eat the money, as well as ask for Nico Horner. I don't know what the Cubs are doing. I have no idea why they'd even trade for Kyle Tucker. It doesn't make any sense to me. I get they're trying to be competitive, but what are they really doing? Do they really think that I'm not even going to get into it. So the Yankees have a lot of moves. I don't know if Alex Bregman is the right move. I know he's a good baseball player. They're looking for good baseball players, but I don't know how well he's going to fare in Yankee Stadium, right? I just don't know. 2, the Christian Walker stuff. That was supposed to be finalized during the winter meetings. That's all quieted down for Christian Walker. Gossipers or rumor is that they basically a 4th team or a couple of teams stepped in at the last minute to offer Christian Walker first baseman for the Diamondbacks, who's a free agent, a 4th year in the deal. The Yankees didn't want to do that. I think they're maxed out at 3 years or 2 years with an optional 3rd. My question is, if that sneaker or that sneaker team stepped in to offer him a 4th year, why isn't that deal closed? If you get in your 4 years, what's the problem? So, because the Yankees said, well, we're out. We want 4 years. We're not going down this road, right? Because he's 34, right? Or 33. Maybe 34 come opening day. So, I think it's smoke and mirrors. I wish baseball was like, they're more honest, right? Like, I know it doesn't work that way. I'm not naive to the concept of how this game should be played, but like, hey, ring. Hey, Christian, what's going on? First question, would you like to play for the New York Yankees? Yeah, that'd be great. Awesome. Or no, you know what? I'm a West Coast guy. I'd love to have the honor to, but I have a lot of family over here. It would disrupt that family dynamic. I don't think I'm willing to do that. Okay, no problem. Cool. Have a great day. Good luck with the offseason and your free agency. Hang up. Done. Or, yeah, I want to be a Yankee. Okay, let's talk. What's involved, right? There's just a lot of smoke and mirrors that, like I said, Christian Walker could come off the boards today. December 14th, 2:47 p.m., right? You can come off the boards today. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me fix something real quick, folks. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Go like this. Change to that. Come on, get with it, arrow. Done. Save. There we go. That's better. Okay, cool. Had to adjust the timer on my clock because I didn't want it to go off during the broadcast. Anyway, whatever. This is a video. I'll do a broadcast later. I'll do a live show later. There's just a lot of playing, a lot of chess games, chess moves going on when it comes to free agency analysis or during trades. Like nobody, I feel like the sport could just do it some honesty. Do you want to be here or not? And just move on, rather than the games that agents play, owners play, GMs play. I can't give you that guy. We like that guy. No, you don't. You haven't even played that guy. What are you talking about, man? Like I would have really tried to work the Astros for Kyle Tucker. I know they probably wouldn't have traded them to the Yankees, but still. I'll give you Luis Seal, but you got to pick two other people and keep Dominguez's name out of it. So the Yankees, I think they were in love with George Lombard Jr. Kid's got a lot of talent, a lot of upside. They don't really have a projected future third baseman in their farm system to come up. They did have who they have? Rangers MLB roster. Let me see something here. Josh Smith. So Josh Smith used to be a Yankee, and he was traded to the Rangers for Joey Gallo back in the day. Josh Smith is hit 258 last year, 13 home runs, 62 ribbies. Had 523 at bats. So I mean, he did well last year for them. So and he's great defensively. So like I said, they don't have any one projected to be a future third baseman. So I think they're skeptical about trading for, parting with George Lombard Jr. Like I said, he was asked in the Josh Chisholm trade, didn't give him up. I believe he was also asked for in the Yandy Diaz when they were talking to Yandy Diaz and the raise for Yandy Diaz at the trade deadline. They didn't give him up. So they weren't about to give him up here. That was just obvious. But I would have tried to work something else out, but maybe they did, they didn't. So with that said, welcome Devin Williams to the New York Yankees. Good job, Cash. We still need a bat. We need a couple of bats. The Yankees lost Soto. So, what are they going to do? What are their moves to replace them now that Kyle Tucker is now a Chicago Cub? Like I said, I'm going to look around and see what possible trades they could make for an outfielder. I still think it should be Judge and Wright, Dominguez in center, and get a left fielder, or an outfielder that can play left field. So we'll see how that goes. And they do need a possible third baseman. I don't need a first baseman. You can always move Jazz to second. So I think second base is kind of solved. I think move Jazz to his natural position at second base where he's going to excel. Pick up a third baseman and pick up a first baseman, right? Because Cody Bellinger solves two problems. He could play the outfield and first base. But where do you want him? I'd say move him over to left field. And does Ben Rice play first base? Is it TJ Rumfeld? I don't know. Are the Yankees going to go with the rookies? I don't know. Right? Like I said, they could still move Stroman. They could still trade Trevino, get the money off the books, and they could eat some of DJ LeMahieu's contract and move him. Right? Does that make sense? If it does, just say dollars. Dollars got to make sense. So in the comments, just put dollars, Errol, dollars. It's got to make sense, baby. So I'm curious to see what the next move are, because now I'm having difficulty seeing where they're going with this, because like I said, I really wanted to kind of shore up the outfield and then work on the infield, or shore up the infield and then go to the outfield. I figured out. I don't know. So last but not least, let's talk about Juan Soto. So Juan Soto was introduced to the Mets, and I'll say this is the last time I'll bring up his name. Actually, it's going to be a lie. Obviously, if the Yankees play the Mets in the season, I have to bring his name up. So there's that. Or if there's a Yankees Met possible World Series, yeah, I'll go that far. I have to speak about him. So, but I'll this will be the last video of me saying or talking about him opinion wise, because I don't want to seem like you ever break up with someone and they've moved on, but you're still talking shit about them, or you've moved on and they're talking shit about you. It's just not cool. And not that I'm talking shit about Soto. I did tell him to go fuck himself after he signed with the Mets, but I was emotionally scarred. I didn't understand that. And the reason why I want to talk about him is because all these rumors are going around now, from the security guard to the it's mistreating his family, to the fact that he didn't talk to any of the guys on the team after the World Series, and Judge didn't reach out to him, and then the brand bashing. First of all, Hal and Cashman said we had no idea that happened, right, to Soto's mom or family, whoever showed up to get to the suite. So how would we know to rectify that? Regardless of he said, she said, or whatever is true, I'm just reporting what I'm hearing, right? My point is, I don't think the Yankees would lie about it. If they didn't know about it, how would they fix it? How would they rectify it? Two, if Soto, once again, couldn't reach out to his teammates because now the story is he changed his phone number. I mean, I'm so confused about how many different stories, are involved with him. It just seems weird. Once again, from what I just said in the prior segment, I wish there was just open honesty, right? For example, when they were interviewing Soto during the season, they'd say, "Hey, how do you like playing here? What do you think of the fans? Oh, it's the greatest fans in the world. Blah 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 blah. I love playing here." Dude, just say, "Yeah, man, I love playing here. Really awesome fans. Oh, what about after free agency? You think you're gonna come back?" I don't know. I mean, my agents, Cashman and Hal, have been in contact with Scott, but I don't know what's going to happen. I want to come back, but I have a lot of different decisions to make. Would I like to come back? Absolutely. Am I going to come back? I have no idea. It's free agency. Anything can happen. But I'm sure the Yankees are going to put their best efforts in to try to get me back here. And, we'll see where that goes. It's honesty. Does that help his market? No. So I get why they have to lie. I'm not naive to it, once again. But I get this song and dance. But when they play that game of, oh, they're the greatest fans in the world, it really kind of just makes you feel like, can you trust these guys? Can you trust what they're really saying? Right? Because every player that's come to the New York Yankees, they said it's a Class A organization, first class all the way around. Now it's the Yankees suck because they're not family oriented. The Yankees suck because they haven't reached out to Juan Soto. The Yankees suck because Aaron Judge hasn't reached out. Seriously, what the fuck, dude? We got to kiss his ass to reach out to him, right? Listen to me, guys. Real easy. I've said this before. If the Martian Mavericks, fake team I just made up, they play on Mars, offered Soto 1 billion Martian marks, fake currency made up by Errol because he's crazy, to come play for them on Mars, he'd go. It's that simple. He'd go. It's about the money. It's about the bag. Both offers are close. $75 million signing bonus, $60 million signing bonus. 15 more, okay. Escalators that involve getting to $800 million. I have no idea if the Yankees had escalators. From what I heard, I think there were no escalators in there. They did offer him a $60 million signing bonus. There were no deferrals, extra year to keep the AAV low. And now they got to pivot. Now, he chose what he wanted to choose. Now, what scares me with the Yankees, and this is what's pissing me off. So they can get Soto, right? Cashman reached out to Blake Snell, or Blake Snell's agent reached out to Cashman, which vice versa, whatever. I think it was his agent reached out. Hey, what's up? Hey, listen, I can't do anything yet. We're still in for Soto. I can't do a deal of that magnitude because we're in it for Soto. What? Remember I did a show saying, why haven't the Yankees signed anybody? If he wanted to meet with these guys and say, hey, what are you going to do once you sign me? Is there money left to put a team together because we have some holes to fill? Yeah, we got this. We got some farms. Yeah, we're going to take care of bullshit. Because you would have signed Snell and signed Juan Soto and went and got, Devin Williams and go whatever. Because once you sign Snell, if that's who you wanted to pick up, you still have pitching depth to go trade from. So I'm confused. And go get Christian Walker if need be, or move Jets second, get a third, whatever it is you want to play the game, right? Get Cody for first or whomever. So you weren't going to spend any money. That's what's bothering me. Why play in the waters to get Soto if you couldn't pick up Snell during the Soto negotiations? But see, here's the problem. Once again, with the band bashing of the Yankees, which I don't like because Mets fans, you guys won. You won Soto. Congrats. I'm not mad about that. You guys deserve him. He's a great player. He's a great player. I'll never discount his ability to play or hit. Never discount that. But to me, how are they going to put a team on the field if they did sign him, if they couldn't sign Snell? Now, what goes even further is Hal's pissed because he didn't get him. I'll name 3 players that have made the Yankee brand look like shit. Shohei Ohtani didn't give a fuck about the Yankees. Cashman, I wouldn't say panic. Cashman pivoted to Giancarlo Stanton. And I'm not picking on Giancarlo Stanton, right? He gets a pass from me because Giancarlo Stanton is the boss. $B-O$. Good. He could bat 220 a year. When he shows up for the playoffs, I don't give a shit. Yamamoto used both the Mets and Yankees, plays for the Dodgers. And now Soto leaves to go to the Mets. Now is the time, guys. Now is the time for the Yankees to say, who the fuck are we? Are we the New York Yankees or not? And that's why I'm saying the band brassing sucks. But from the Mets side or the fan side, dude, you guys got them. We don't give a shit. You won. It's over. But to bash another team and saying they're not family oriented, I don't understand that. I just wanted to even choose you guys because Steve Cohen gave you guys a suite for his family and all that bullshit. He chose because of the money. That was just a perk. He wants security guards around him, really, for he and his family? Really? What are you, the president? What are you, Frank Sinatra? What is this? Right? So, with that said, I mean, I just think the whole situation there was a load of BS. He went where he went because he wanted to be the highest paid player because he's that confident about himself to say, I deserve all that money because I'm the freaking best. And he does. He does. I'm not saying he doesn't. We all want to make the most money. I want to make the most money as possible. I wish I had more money so I could do a better show, do better graphics. It doesn't happen. We all want to work for good employers and hopefully they see our value as an employee and pay us the right amount. Some people have that in life, and that's good for them. We're all trying to get there. So I don't mock him for that. I mock him for how he handled the fucking situation. It was shit. It was crap. But that's okay. Life goes on. It's not all wine and roses. As my grandma would say, God rest her soul, the grass ain't always green on the other side, but we'll see. All right. So, where the Yankees might pivot, guys, I don't know. Like I said, they need some bats. I'm not sure if the Cody Bellinger thing might go through because the Cubs don't want to eat some money. Or now there's an article saying that just came out that they're willing to eat a couple of million or a few million. I don't even know if that's true or not. So we'll see. But they do need a left-handed bat. I wish they would have picked up Kyle Tucker. But I'm going to do some research to see what else is out there, outfielder-wise and infielder-wise, that they could possibly make a trade. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But they got a lot of work to do. They still have a lot with the addition of Max Fried, Devin Williams, pitching, starting, and back-end bullpen pieces looking great. Now we need some hitting. And we'll go from there. So, guys, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, the whole nine. Drop some comments down there. Let me know what you think. I try to keep it to like maybe a half an hour show. I think it's respectful to not go on so long. I value, the viewers and listeners' time. If you want a longer show, I can do one, but I'd like to keep it 30 minutes or so. But remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And let me know if you guys have ideas of who they can pick up. We could talk about it. And guys, remember, when I'm doing the live shows, and you'll see them, you get alerted once you subscribe or you click the notification button. You can talk to me in the comments and I'll show them up on the screen. So anyway, my name is Errol with Sports Geek. Thank you for watching and listening. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Guys, have a great day. I'll be back later if anything breaks. And if it doesn't, I'll probably do a live stream later. All right, guys, have an awesome weekend. Peace. Oops, let me stop this. There you go. That's better. All right. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you later.